Afternoon, my lovelies. How are we? Hope everyone is well. It's been a while, so I'm back. Well, we'll see how we go. I hope everybody has been well and safe. Oh my God, there's been so much going on in the world in the last few months. Anyway, this is Hooked by Mama C. I'm Mama C. Thank you so much for tuning in, and for all my subscribers, thank you for having patience and waiting on me. I really appreciate it. It's been a while. It's been a tough few months, and I suppose like that's not over. You know, it'll continue. But anyway, so thank you to all my new subscribers. We hit 1,000 2 months ago or thereabouts, which I'm so grateful for. Thank you for your support and for watching. I'm glad you're watching. So this channel is mainly about, for anyone that's new, crochet and crochet related items. I also touch on experiences in my life that have helped me, and I share them the odd time. I used to share them the odd time to give, like, if my experience can help someone else, then that's what I'm doing. I'll share. This isn't about religion. I'm not religious. I'm born and reared a devout Catholic, but I've stepped away from all religious institutions, we'll say. But I've always been a lover of the angels and my guides and Jesus and the Holy Spirit, especially the Holy Spirit. And I think since Sean passed, I'm reaching more for the Holy Spirit and Jesus. But I don't mean like praying, doing Our Fathers, Hail Marys, you know, the normal prayers. I mean just asking and talking. I've kind of given up on the prayer side of things since Sean was sick. But I do still talk and send healing. I'm a natural born intuitive energy healer. I have a gift, and actually this channel used to be called Divine Guidance once upon a time, and I didn't stop working with the angels or the love for my angels and my guides. I was at that stage, at that time, sorry, I'm blathering. At that time, I was worn out mentally and physically, but especially emotionally, and I stopped. So there was a lot of videos on here with divine guidance, angel guidance, and I deleted them all. So I feel, especially since Sean died, that if I can give a little bit to anybody out there, anyone that needs a little bit of support and help. So I've decided at the end of each of my videos, I believe I have cards. So these are called Postcards from Spirit, and they're by Colette Baron Reid. So at the end of each of my videos, I'm going to pull a card for that day, and hopefully it'll bring a bit of peace to anyone that needs it, or a little bit of love to anyone that needs it. So yeah, I'll pull a card in a bit for this one. Actually, I'll do it in a minute. So back to the crochet. So I've been working on a few bits. My daughter asked me, she wanted a comfy, cozy, huge scarf. So I started working on this. Isn't it gorgeous? That's the width she wanted it, which is pretty wide, and she wants it really long, that it will go around her neck once and then hang. And the yarn I'm using is Woolcraft, and it's called Cotton Candy, and the number on this one is 766. It's 100% acrylic, isn't it? oh, sorry, 97% acrylic, 3% polymid, and there's 280 meters in it. So that's one color. It's kind of a gray, and then in the middle there's a yellow and blue. And then the other color is 763, and it's the same make. I have these quite a while. I got them in Derry, in the wool shop, one of the wool shops in Derry. So this one has the yellow and kind of a peachy orangey color, and I joined two together, and that's what I'm working on, making this scarf. Abby has her skin, like, she doesn't like things that are rough to her, next to her skin or what have you, so we had to go through loads of different yarn till we found one that she was comfortable with, so that I had at home. So that's what that's one thing I'm working on. Oh, just for anyone, if you have a little bit of yarn left and you roll it up in a little ball, so that's from the end of a ball, I roll it up in a ball, and I clip it with the stitch marker, and it hangs next to the whip, the work in progress, so it doesn't go everywhere, it's not rolling all over the place, it's just, there's a handy little tip. So I just clip the roll so it can't roll out or unravel, that's the better word. So that's that. Oh, and I'm using a number 10 mil crochet hook for that scarf, and it's lovely together. I found lately I've like, I have quite a few bits that I've been working on. Sorry, just one second. The dogs are gone. Oh, excuse me. Sorry about that. There's gentlemen out there digging up wires, electricity wires or something like that, and there's a load of them outside, and the dogs are going bananas, especially Shadow. Excuse me when I give my glasses a bit of a wipe. That's better. Oh, I got new specs. Yeah, I got a couple of pairs, so I like these. They have a tint on them. Anyway, so this is another project that I've been working on. It's kind of a, I don't know, a jumper dress, whichever way you want to call it. I wanted something warm and cozy, and it was supposed to be just a sweater, but I kept going, and I mixed two yarns. Yeah, so I mixed two yarns, and this is the peachy one. It's called Jade by Hobbii. I think I did a video back on a yarn haul, I'm not sure, but this is Jade by Hobbii. It's €8 a ball. I got it while it was, when it was on special at €5 a ball, or a cake. See the colours, they're beautiful, and oh my god, how soft it is just gorgeous. Now it says it's a 4 weight. It's not. It's not. When you're working with it, it's like 3 weight. I think it's roving as well. So on each cake, it says 100% acrylic, which is amazing because it's so soft. It's just, it's like not as soft as cashmere, or not as, like maybe mohair cashmere, maybe. And there's a fuzz on it, but the fuzz doesn't just come off. It doesn't come off everywhere. It's just nice. It really is nice. There's 300 meters, which is 328 yards per skein, and it recommends using a 6 mil crochet hook or 5 mil knitting needles. I put this, and one of these, this is Charm Lace Weight by Stylecraft. I had a beautiful one with peach and blue and grey in it, which is gone, obviously. And I put the thread from this and one from this and worked that up, and it turned out, oh my god, the Charm is beautiful. It's they have them in all different colors, one ball, and they have a pattern on the inside of the ball. There's 200 grams in this, and the shade of this, which is kind of a purple, green and grey and blue, the shade is 1860. It's called Rippling Stream. I wonder, do I have the other one of them there? I should have. I have. This is the one, the cover from the other one, and it's called Pink Sky. But I don't know if you can see that. See? Pink Sky, which is beautiful, and it came out absolutely awesome. I'm thinking about putting pockets on the front. 2 wee pockets on the front of it, because I know I'm going to wear that during the winter over a pair of leggings around the house. And with the, sorry, we'll go back to this. This is me now. Again, for anyone that's new, I kind of go from one subject to another. So it's called Charm, and it's by Stylecraft, and there's 85% acrylic, 10% wool, and 5% mohair. And just trying to see how many yards on it. There's 1,185 yards on one ball. So you can get a nice scarf out of it, or a wee shawl or wrap out of it, which I like. They are very fine. I did make something with one of them. Just give me a tick second. So this is a green and blue. I don't have the cover for it. I think I threw it out. Isn't that cute? So this could be worn as for the head, for your hair, or it can be worn as a cowl. And all the stitches, very simple. It's actually by Jada Stitches. No, that's actually a V-stitch pattern. And this is, I'm not finished. I haven't finished this yet. This is going to be what you call it, a scarf, infinity scarf. This is an infinity scarf, and it has beautiful colors. It's the same. It's craft, or sorry, it's the Charm. I know I'm a bit doddery today. I apologize. I don't mean to be. I'm excited. I suppose I'm making the first video. So this will be an infinity scarf, and it's made with the double crochet stitch. And if you go to Jade Stitches, she makes a cowl with this stitch, and I'm after falling in love with it. I absolutely love it. I made a granny square blanket as well, but I can't show it because it's a gift. I will show it eventually with the same stitch. And I for anyone that knows me knows I love granny squares. But I wanted something that would make it tighter because I'm a loose crocheter, and I didn't want to use it tighter. I know I'm contrary. So I made these, and then I made something else, and I said, you know what, I'm going to try that with a blanket. So I used it for a beautiful, it turned out gorgeous, and the stitches are a bit closer, but it's really squishy and lovely. And I used a bulky yarn, a chunky yarn. It really is lovely. Excuse me. Sorry, I just take a drink. I'm on green tea. I have this full of green tea once a day with a little bit of honey, which is great for everything, all your insides. So yeah, so that's just the Charm on its own, and I used a 4mm crochet hook, and it turned out lovely. I love the colors, because I was playing around with it to see what I could make from it, and yeah, that's what I kind of went at. So I put that over there. So I'm also in the middle of a huge project, and it's going to take time. And I have a problem as well, so I'll explain that in a second. I'll put pictures at the end of this if I remember them. So this, I want a really heavy blanket for my bed. I have quite a few, but I wanted another one. So I'm making this. Now I'm not going to open it out. I'm making this, and I just want to use different stitches. Oh my god, it's so squishy. So the yarn, so this is going to be for my bed. It's deep dark teal, and then this one is cookies yarn, doubled up. So what I did was, I got, sorry, one second. I bought this every day from Hobby good few months ago before Sean passed, and I bought I bought two skeins, and the skeins they're 400-gram skeins, fine big ball, lovely big ball, and there's 1,531 yards, which was amazing for me. I think the endless balls are fantastic. I love them, especially if you can get the center pull out. If you can get and just work away, and great job. If it doesn't, which has happened to me a couple of times, if you can't get the center apart, it comes out with a load of barf, then it takes a while to get it together. But this yarn, I fell in love with. It's really soft, it's lovely yarn, and it is a DK. So I decided I wanted to do a lovely chunky blanket, so I put the two together. Now there is a stitch. I'm going to do different stitches. I think I've 3 stitches done so far in this, and I can't. One is the basket weave, and one is the alpine stitch. The other one I've made up. I haven't seen it anywhere, so I don't know if anybody has ever done it before. But I'll explain it the next time I'm on, when I'm down for the so that's kind of what I wanted to do, like a stitch, chunky stitch, textured, heavy blanket for my bed. Because I was going to buy, I have like a big velvet teal blanket. It's a lighter teal. I have that for a couple of years, and now I have a purple lighter one, and I have a black lighter one for on top of the bed, you know, when it gets really cold. The teal one is really thick, and I have one that I've made for myself 2 years ago, and I love it, but I wanted something really heavy, you know, for on top of the bed. So that's what I'm working on at the moment, but with that. But the problem with this, because I haven't been watching Hobie with all that's been going on, this has been discontinued. It's gone, literally gone. And even the smaller balls are gone. So I emailed them, and I'm waiting. I did get a generated answer, "We'll be with you," whatever. And then I got an apology because they're taking so long to come back to me, which is fine. They're busy. That's grand. So I'm hoping they'll come back to me. I asked if they were bringing it back, because somebody said online, because I had to put it on the group chat, that they were rebranding it. So I don't know. So I'm praying, fingers crossed, that it will come back, because I'm searching the internet at the moment for sites. I think I found one that have the exact same color. You know, the way sometimes they just change the brands for other people, business, companies, whatever. So I'm hoping and praying that is what happens, that I'm able to get the same texture and the same color. I know color, the colorway might be, I hope it won't be too badly off, too far off. If there's what do they call it, a lot number to it. Hopefully not. And the cookie yarn then is the variegated one. It's cookie. Everything's falling down. That's the cookie one. Isn't it lovely? The teal and the lighter teal green going through. And this is color 46203 cookie by Hobie. It's actually, the wool is made by Jarbo. So if you look up Jarbo, there is a couple of places, not just Hobie, that do it. There is a couple of places that actually do it. So have a look if you're interested in that beautiful color. And they have a beautiful pink, and they have a beautiful blue, and they have grey and white. So if you were looking for just 2 colors, not a multicolor. Sorry, I'll just fix this. So yeah, I'm just waiting patiently now and watching. Do you know when you get into, your project and and then you realize, oh my God, I'm not going to have enough yarn. I didn't think there would be a problem when I started it, because I was like, oh, sure, I'll just order more because I know I wouldn't have enough. And then as I got into it, I was like, oh no, when I went looking, which is a pain in the bum. And I've put it out there on the on Facebook Marketplace groups, like, you know, de-stash groups, asking if anybody has any. So we'll just wait and see what happens. So yeah, there are a couple of projects that I've been working on over the last couple of months, and I'm sorry if this video is a bit long or dragged out, or me blathering, because I do that a lot. I have made quite a few other, well, a couple of things that I haven't shown here, but I will. I'll do a video on them. So yeah, I went through about a week that I just couldn't focus on crochet. I was getting frustrated and I just stopped. And then I just started looking around me and trying to think of something that would, you know, get me excited to crochet again, because I had so much going on in my head. And that was that. I think like crochet gives me such peace, and it's my therapy. It is, and I'd hate to lose the joy for it. I would, like, because it actually is a huge part of my life. Even the kids, no matter when they come to talk to me, I have a crochet hook in my hand, you know. So if you can hear the dogs in the background, I apologize. So I was kind of nervous that I was losing my crojo, but I didn't. I'm at my best when I'm creating something out of the blue. So I just like a colour and I decide, okay, I want to make something, and I'll cast on stitches. That's what I started with this kind of, and this is all made with half double crochets all the way around, except for the top, they're single crochets. And are they single or half double? Yeah, I think that's single. They're single. And I put a split in it as well. It needs to be steamed now, but there is a split in it on both sides. And I don't like my sleeves very long, so I just tapered that in. So it's kind of, this sits here. I'll put it on when it's finished, when I've washed and sorted. You can see it, me wearing it. So that's that for now, I think. I hope everybody's well. Anybody have any crack? How's everybody doing? For anyone out there that's been involved in the hurricanes, or families or friends, I'm praying. I'm asking the angels to help and watch over them. For people that have lost their homes and their lives. Horrible, horrible time. So let's do a postcard. Okay, so let's do a postcard. So these are called Postcards from Spirit. They're beautiful. I have them for years. So, and they look like postcards, see? And at the bottom of that it says, "You are loved." Isn't that sweet? So this is the card that came out for me today. So it says, "Dear you, do you feel like you need to do all the work and fix everything for everyone? Or you might have no value. Maybe you think you need to control everything, or else nothing will get done. Be healed, be completed, etc. You may think you need to conform to what others expect of you, or choose a course of action to manipulate an outcome, but we don't think that would be a good choice. How about this? Even if it makes you temporarily uncomfortable, do something different. Set that boundary, delegate responsibility to another, ask for your needs to be met, and when faced with an impossible situation or sticky enmeshed relationship, repeat this mantra: I didn't cause it, I can't control it, and it's not my job to cure it. Then carry on. Feels good, doesn't it? The best part is everything just seems to work beautifully and honestly in the end. Love you so much. I want to take a screenshot of that. Isn't that lovely? Because I'm actually someone that does that. I just feel like sometimes I have to do everything because it won't get done or it won't be done properly. I'm trying really hard over the last while to step back a little bit, especially when it comes to my sons. Not so much the girls, but more the boys. You know, to get them to kind of do things for themselves as well as for me. But I like that. So the mantra is, I didn't cause it, I can't control it, and it's not my job to cure it. So that's really good advice, don't you think? If we could follow it, try anyway, at least. So thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you so much. So I hope you liked that, and that I'll do one at the end of every video. And they're beautiful. They're so beautiful, and I like the little bit of guidance as well. It's nice. And sometimes you wouldn't believe what comes out, be right on par. There is a little booklet with it, but very rare that I open them up. Open it up. Anyway, so that's me. And that's our postcard from Spirit. And I hope everybody has a fabulous day. We'll see you the next time. If you like this channel, please subscribe. I really appreciate it, and my son swears it helps. And I'm sending out blessings and healing to all. Have a fabulous day. Thank you.